Hi, I'm Kara, and I'm here with Marcus Leto, the creative director for Halo Reach.
Hi.
Thanks for sitting with us today.
Thank you very much.
So let's get right into it. When players first fire up Halo Reach, what is the universe that we are put into?
Prior to the events of Halo 1, it takes place just a few months prior to Halo 1, as a matter of fact, and it's set on the planet Reach, the home to the Spartan program, where the Covenant attack, the first big battle with the UNSC and Covenant forces, takes place right on and over Reach.
Tell us a little bit about the planet itself.
Reach is a young planet, and it's kind of tortured and scarred with pockmarks of craters and fjords ripped through it. So it's a really neat place that we wanted to explore. We definitely spent a ton of time bringing it to life with brand new cultures built within the surface, so it has some sort of history, some sort of believability to it. And we definitely spent a lot of time with the ecosystems through which you will play, everything from high mountain cliffs to desert valleys and such.
So as the creative director, what is your favorite part about the new Halo Reach?
One of my favorite parts is the fact that we spent a ton of effort creating unique gameplay moments throughout the campaign, something that will allow players, to give them something completely new that they didn't expect around each corner. Example of one of those is space combat that we showed at E3. That was a ton of effort put into something that's a very small portion of our campaign, but we wanted to make sure that players had that kind of unique experience.
So the beta was revealed in May, and what did you learn once that beta was released?
We learned a lot because we had over 2.7 million people join in and help play the beta with us and help, hammer on this game and make sure that we found all of those nasty bugs, because there were a lot of them. And not only the bugs, but we got a ton of feedback on gameplay, on the game types, on the mechanics of the characters, speeds, and things like that. And we took all of that information, we assimilated it into our database, and we looked at what we needed to change and what we needed to fix in order to make the game better. Because our fans are the ones who we're making this game for, and we want to make sure that what they're playing is something that they're having fun with.
So tell us why you think Halo Reach is the best Halo game yet.
So it is really the culmination of 10 years, over a decade's worth of expertise working on the Halo franchise. So Reach has more features, more interesting things in it than we've ever put in any game before. That's why it's going to be the best one.
So let's talk about some of the new features. I have heard that some of the weapons have been upgraded and kind of another look has been taken. Tell us about the new weapons.
Yeah, we took a hard look at the sandbox for Reach, and the weapons were a great part of it, where we looked at the whole gamut of what we were bringing into Reach from the past games, and we said, let's boil that down a little bit, and now let's reintroduce, to fill in some of those gaps, brand new weapons, such as the grenade launcher here. Fantastic weapon that allows us to fire off individual rounds or press and hold, and when you release it, sends off an EMP that can take a Banshee right out of the sky if you time it just right. The focus rifle for the Covenant, deathly beam from afar. That's the one you definitely don't want to get caught in. The needle rifle is one of my faves. This fantastic long-range weapon, but if you super combine, boom. Yeah, the plasma launcher is one of my faves. You press and hold, and you can launch multiple grenades at a target. You can take just 2 if you want to finish it off. So this is a fantastic, really fun weapon to use. We redid the battle rifle, turned it into the DMR for this game, and it is a great precision weapon that I'm sure is going to be a huge hit with precision hitters.
There are some armor upgrades in this Reach. Can you tell us a little bit about those?
Yeah, armor abilities are things we added that allow you to customize your ability out on the field. We've got jetpacks, we've got armor lock, we've got sprint and evade and things like that that really allow you to fine-tune the way you want to play the game. So if you want to be that guy who, is death from above, choose the jetpack and fly into that scene. But beware, you're a floating target. So there's a lot of different ways that you can customize the way you play the game as a result of armor abilities.
Cool. So the Forge is getting a pretty big overhaul. So what can map makers expect to see?
Forge is bigger than we ever anticipated it being. Like, it became a monster all by itself in a fantastic way. So Forge is something that started off as a fairly larger than anything we'd ever built before, but then it kept getting bigger, and we added more and more pieces to it, to the point where Forge is something that I think is going to continue to keep our fans totally happy. They're going to be able to build anything they want, any game type they want, and they're going to be able to play this for years.
Okay, well, Marcus, thank you so much for chatting with
You're
us.
welcome. You're
and
welcome.
We look forward to Halo Reach.
Great.